practice, just getting together after practice, like Sam just staying after, throwing with his guys, just getting extra reps in. It's just pitch and catch, man. Everybody's here for a reason. Everybody can make those plays and stuff. So we just want to get together more, obviously throughout the game, but we're building that trust during practice, and it's just something that I've noticed Sam take a bigger leadership role. And, calling guys back if they've dropped a route, like tell them to get back on the line, let's do it again, and stuff like that. We're seeing a lot of development from him and the receivers as well.
You got along those lines, where have you seen the biggest growth in Sam from, taking that first snap in week 1 to now he's got 4 starts under his belt?
Yeah, he's had to grow up fast and collegiate wise, and he's got a Arroyo, a great quarterback coach, behind his back, got his back, and you got Coach Dillingham obviously there, and he's developing fast. He's 19, like people see people on, I see people talking about him on like social media and stuff. This kid's 19, man, like he's not even old enough to drink yet, so he's got a lot of time to develop, and he's gonna be a great player in this league for a long time. And it's not even just the league, the country. I think he's gonna be able to, help turn this program back to what Dillingham has envisioned.
Kansas has got to play our corners. It's among the best in the conference, if not the country. Yes. Kobe Bryant, Miller Dotson. What kind of jumps out to you about the upcoming matchup and the guys that you'll be facing off for an offer?
Yeah, that's what you want, man. Like a lot of people, have them as Sunday players. I think so too. After watching the film, they're long, athletic, good feet, and they're involved in the run game. It's gonna be a fun matchup. That's what you want, man. Like when scouts turn on the tape, they want to see how you do against players like this and stuff. So this is what you train for. All the hours that you put in by yourself, you're envisioning going against the top corners in the country, and the plays that you make against these top corners feel way better than playing against a lesser opponent. But these guys are going to be fun matchup for us. It's going to show us where we're at, and I think we can go out there and just do our job. Maybe we don't got to play nothing different. Go out there, run, win our routes, and just play our game.
To kind of follow up with that, what have you seen from them on tape or on film so far that you feel like you might be able to not necessarily exploit, but just get the better of or do well in the game on Saturday?
I mean, the kind of the chess match between DB and wide receivers, who's going to be detailed the most. As for receivers, are we going to get to our depths? Are we going to hold our lines? Are we going to run back to the ball? And I'm sure on the other side, DBs, it's just are they going to, be able to do their job with their coach to do. So it's just a matter of who's more disciplined, and obviously size and athleticism helps a lot, but that's why we're getting the reps, getting that film room, seeing watching those plays, getting down our steps, and just routine catches, routine pitch and catch routes on the air, stuff like that. So it's just being more disciplined. Who's gonna do their job on Saturday.
How do you think the bye week has impacted your ability physically and mentally to kind of recover after a big stretch of 4 games?
Yeah, bye weeks are always helpful mentally and physically, and just getting the guys just rested up, getting little knick-knack injuries, guys healed up, and then just getting that film book and getting that playbook so that on Saturday you can just play free.
Do you have anything that you were able to do over this bye week that allowed you to maybe have some more, and I don't want to just say downtime, but just some more, be able to relax or recover, anything you'd be able to do off the field for that?
Yeah, no, I got all my off the field stuff I do just back home, just on the phone, just with my mom or somebody just, taking my mind off football sometimes. It's good to take a little break throughout the days, and not taking a whole day off, but just getting some time just to mentally reset, because this is a fast, chaotic game at times if you allow it to be. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm ready to get out there and play with my guys on Saturday.
Is it ever hard to refocus after a bye week? Not necessarily having your body is tested as much as you do during a game week and having to come back and get back into the swing of things for another game?
That's individually. If you're going to be one of those guys that just aren't going to come in for a whole week, then maybe. But we got a lot of guys here that are in here on Saturdays getting worked in. I think Dillingham got the right guys on his team to come in and get the film room in, come get treatment, all that stuff. So I've seen a lot of guys here on the weekend just doing all that stuff. So we're going to reset, refocus. I feel like we had a good practice today, and we're going to come back, have a better practice tomorrow, and just continue to develop there.
How would you grade your first 4 games of the season so far? Everybody always has high standards for themselves, and I'm assuming you're no different, but what have you seen from yourself that you've been hey, I did well with this, or maybe I need to do better in this part of my game?
I'm just focused on the next day, man. Just getting better each day. You know, there's a lot of things I could have fixed, and there's some things I did well. Some things I need to get back on the drawing board. Get my coaches, get with Hines Ward and Coach Hines, and just get that detailed. And so next Saturday, he's like this game is the biggest game I'm gonna have just because it's the next game, and that's the mentality every week. And the next game is the most important, so it's going to continue to develop here, and that's for the coaches and everybody to kind of grade out. But for me, I'm always going to push myself to be better than I was last week.
Obviously, for you guys, next game mentality is super important, but it's also a big game for ASU football in general, just because it's the first ever Big 12 home football game you guys will be having. What do you make of the occasion, the moment, potentially having a lot of fans in town for Parents Weekend and everything that comes along with that?
Yeah, so it's just, for us, it's just no different from practicing here to playing in the game, man. We're like out on the field, man, we're just playing. They're coming to watch us play. We're not there to play for them. Like, they're coming to watch us play our brand of football. We're out there just having fun, being young men, just going out there and just bonding, man. It's just the same old thing that we do every single day. It ain't gonna be different. So not making the game bigger than it is. It's just out there doing what we do.
And the last question for you. Coach mentioned in the media on last Monday and yesterday about how you guys have kind of had to dwell on this loss now after having a whole bye week, watching all the other teams in the Big 12 having to compete and you guys not being able to do that. How has that affected you personally, and like being able to kind of like sit on that and then motivate you for the next game on this upcoming week?
Just like anything in life, man, you win some, you lose some, man. Like, what you gonna do it's just how you respond. We can go out and cower and just continue to tank, man, but like we got guys that are hungry, gonna respond to that correctly and stuff. So we ain't dwelling on nothing. We're just gonna go out there and compete and go back to the drawing board. We're gonna be 1-0 this week and go out there and play.
All right, thank you, Xavier.
I appreciate it.